I need to admit it, guys, I was wrong. The next banner is not the Sports Festival banner. It is instead the Nurse 1 banner. But no matter what, I'm of course still here to give you all the infos you need for the upcoming banner. I'm Katsuma Gaming. Let's get right into this. First thing I want to talk about is Melissa. We are getting a new Wind Melissa that has a really valuable passive trait, aka a 50% gauge fill rate, and with that is a really good pickup. She even has a pretty decent kit. She has a random double hit that deals good damage, I would say. She also has an AOE skill with decent damage that gives your team 6 seconds of CDR, and especially if you look at the cooldowns of her, they are really low, and she can do a lot of damage as a physical, mostly single target focused unit in arena. The only big problem we have with her is that she's a permanent unit, so it's really hard for me to still recommend summoning for her, but if you want to, she's a great pickup. And if you're wondering, wait Katsuma, but our wind passive trait unit is a Melissa, what the hell are we supposed to do if we use a new Melissa? Just use, I don't know, new U-Wiz and get a magical attack rate for physical units? Don't worry, they actually got us covered with the second unit, that is Cecily, because Cecily will be a new unit that provides ourselves with wind team passive trait. And again, with that alone, she is a solid pickup, especially if you don't have the other Melissa. If you really want a wind passive trait provider, this might be one of the best chances that you have. Besides that, she also has a pretty decent kit, I would say. She has a random double hit that doesn't do much damage, but gives a party tier 2 wind damage buff EX for 10 seconds, which is really valuable. She also has a party heal that removes a debuff, which will be usable for the upcoming arena, but I'm not sure if she actually saw use besides that. And yeah, these are the two units. All in all, really solid, really good wind units. I still don't recommend summoning on them because they're permanent units, but if you have leftover quartz or feel like, hey, I want that passive trait unit, or I want the Melissa because she's really cool, and also, quick spoiler here, there should be a wind arena coming up next week, potentially, at least I would assume so for this banner, where the enemy is really weak to poison, and when I say really weak, I mean poison does insane amount of damage. If you remember the one arena where the poison from Wiz was bugged and just did so much damage to the boss, pretty much just that, but not bugged and intentional. So with that Wind Melissa, you can actually do a lot of damage, but you can get away with using a different Melissa for the ulti because, let's be real here, big damage is from the poison, not from her skills. But yeah, all in all, if you want to use them in the upcoming arena, it's recommended. But now let's talk about my personal rankings in the tier list. And if we take a quick look at the tier list, we realize I completely forgot to include these units. My bad. But all in all, I would really say both Melissa and Cecily are in the strong tier. Maybe Cecily is just down in the good lookings if you're liking meta units or niche case, because I feel like she's more of a niche case unit. But especially Melissa, I would say she's 100% in the strong unit case. And of course, they are already valuable as well for their passes. The worst case for Cecily would be the passive trade unit tier. And for Mel, she would be a top tier sub no matter what, and you will use her a lot in the future as a sub. So again, if you can afford to pull for them, feel free to do so, but keep in mind the upcoming banner timeline doesn't give you much of room because we are getting the Sports Festival after, and I talked about it before, that especially the comic is really good. Afterwards, we're getting Forbidden Union, probably. It's not confirmed yet, we don't know the stuff, but it's really likely that it comes afterwards. And yeah, some good banners, even the 3.25 in global, I think festival banner then is coming as well. So I would recommend save your quartz, but if you want to pull on this banner, it's definitely not a bad choice. And if you have any 5-pull tickets left, 4-star tickets pulls left, just throw it in this banner, because maybe you get lucky, maybe you get one of these units. Anyway, that's it for me. More quick banner guide here. Thank you so much for watching. If you don't want to miss out any future Konosuba of Today's updates, follow my channel. I try to actually get back into regular uploads. The busy time should finally be over soon. So yeah, if you don't want to miss anything, follow me. I would appreciate it. Let me know in the comments down below if you will summon on this banner or if it's an easy skip for you because permanent units. And if you decide to pull on, good luck with your summons. See you all in the next one. Bye.